Good afternoon, Partwood. I'm going to be reading to you An Unpredictable Tale by Paul Jennings. This one's called Ex-Poser. There are two rich kids in our form, Sandra Morris and Ben Fox. They're both snobs. They think they're too good for the rest of us. Their parents have big cars and big houses. Both of them are quiet. They keep to themselves. I guess they don't want to mix with ruffians like me. Ben Fox always wears expensive gym shoes and the latest fashions. He thinks he is good looking with his blue eyes and blonde hair. He is a real poser. Sandra Morris is the same, and she knows it. Blue eyes and blonde hair too. Skin like silk. Why do some kids get the best of everything? Me, I landed pimples. I've used everything I can on them, but they still bud and grow and burst just when you don't want them to. It's not fair. Anyway, today I have the chance to even things up. Boffin is bringing in his latest invention, a lie detector. Sandra Morris is the victim. She agreed to try it out because everyone knows that she would never tell a lie. What she doesn't know is that Boffin and I are going to ask her some very embarrassing questions. Boffin is a brain. His inventions always work. He is smarter than the teachers. Everyone knows that. And now he has brought along his latest effort, the lie detector. He tapes 2 wires to Sandra's arm. It doesn't hurt, he says, but it is deadly accurate. He switches on the machine and the little needle swings into the middle of the dial. Here's a trial question, he says. Are you a girl? Sandra nods. You have to say yes or no, he says. Yes, replies Sandra. The needle swings over to truth. Maybe this thing really does work. Boffin gives a grin. This time, tell a lie. Are you a girl? He asks. Sandra smiles, that lovely smile of her, and says no. A little laugh goes up, but then all the kids in the room gasp. The needle points to lie. This lie detector is a terrific invention. Okay, says Boffin, you have 7 questions, David. The batteries will go flat after another 7 questions. He sits down beside his machine and twiddles the knob. This is going to be fun. I'm going to find out a little bit about Sandra Morris and Ben Fox. It's going to be interesting. Very interesting indeed. I ask my first question. Have you ever kissed Ben Fox? Sandra goes red. Ben Fox goes red. I have them this time. I'm sure they have something going on between them. I will expose them. No, says Sandra. Everyone cranes their neck to see what the lie detector says. The needle points to truth. That is not what I expected. I've only 6 questions left. I can't let her off the hook. I'm going to expose them both. Have you ever held his hand? Again she says no, and the needle says truth. I'm starting to feel guilty. Why am I doing this? I try another track. Are you in love? I ask. A red flush crawls up her neck. I'm feeling really mean now. Fox is blushing like a sunset. Yes, she says. The needle points to truth. I shouldn't have let me talk the kids into doing this. I decided to put Sandra and Ben out of their agony. I won't actually name him. I'll spare her that. Is he in this room, I say? She looks at the red Ben Fox. Yes, she says. The needle points to truth. Does he have blue eyes, I ask. No, she says. Brown, I say. No, she says again. I don't know what to say next. I look at each kid in the class very carefully. Ben Fox has blue eyes. I was sure that she loved him. This thing doesn't work, I say to Boffin. I can't see one kid who doesn't have either blue eyes or brown eyes. We can, says Boffin. They are all looking at me. I can feel my face turning red now. I wish I could sink through the floor, but I get on with my last question. Is he an idiot? I ask. Sandra is very embarrassed. Yes, she says in a voice that's softer than a whisper. And he has green eyes.